Hello, Abyssmal Shadows here, and I hope you guys are sticking around. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for liking, helps the channel grow. And sorry about that last video's quality. I kinda just reset up everything in my room because I got a new desk. But we are having a giveaway for the 200 subscribers. If you could go back to that video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be giving something out. With that said, we're just gonna get into the game, and here we go. Last time we battled a dragon, so we'll see what comes this time. Alright, let's go upstairs. Rest for a while. Okay. The game knows best.
Hey, Kuragane!
More complaining, is it?
Come on, don't be like that! Every time I turn around, Velvet or one of the pirates is telling me to go make some delivery to some island. I can never get a break.
Isn't that just a sign they think you're a dependable guy?
Maybe, but I don't see them sending you off on errands. It's like they take one look at your face and decide to leave you alone.
I don't have a face.
Oh, right, sorry. A slip of the tongue.
Maybe you just don't know how much work I do around here. It's more than you think. Anything to do with iron, I do it. Making tools, repairing things. What do you take me for? Some kind of cheeky freeloader? I don't even have cheeks.
You're too funny, but doesn't it ever annoy you to have all these kids giving you orders?
I've spent my entire life thinking of nothing but forging swords. It's been centuries since I've interacted with youngsters like them. They can be a hassle, but at least it's a new hassle.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, so I went along with whatever they asked. But I've been too nice, so they keep pushing work onto me. Maybe if I hadn't been so helpful, they would have stayed out of my face like they stay out of yours.
I don't have a face.
That's not the point! Aren't you even listening to what I'm saying here?
You need to make up your mind. You and I got on this ship alongside these people, who are putting themselves in great danger in order to live the lives of their choosing. If you don't like it, then go on and get off this ship with your tail between your legs.
Yeah, except I don't have a tail right now.
He's got a point, he's got a point. Alright, let's go through. Alright, open the chest. Move on. Alright, this seems promising. Alright, I found the beds. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's in this chest. Nothing, because we already opened it. Alright, moving on. More nothingness. Alright, let's see what's up here. So we have to get to B3. And this is B1. Nope, we're going the right way.
The oldest known map of the world was made by... Wow! It took them decades!
You always look so happy when you've got your nose in a book. What's so interesting about the one you've got there?
It's a book about surveying. When I read it, I can imagine myself traveling afar and making maps of the world. It sounds like so much fun.
I know just how you feel. I know Magilu and the others don't understand. But I just can't help but feel excited when I think about us completing a map of the entire world.
It's the thought of treasure that gets me more fired up.
Obviously, there's treasure waiting to be unearthed too, but that's more of a bonus on the side. Crossing uncrossable oceans, going to lands where none have gone before. The voyage itself, the dance with death, these things hold value greater than that of any treasure.
Ah, adventure!
Laphicet, you had a map, didn't you? The one you dropped when we first met?
It's a world map I got when I was with the Abbey, but I only checked out the places really close by. I could hardly call it adventure.
There's more to adventuring than visiting far-off lands and sailing stormy seas, you know. Adventures are about achieving your ambitions and leaping across the walls we've built to protect ourselves, no matter the danger that waits on the other side. There are no big or small adventures.
Even if I only went to Helavis and the Figal ice caps?
Think of it like this. When you sneaked out of town without the Abbey noticing, when you walked the land and compared it to your map, how did that make you feel?
It was scary, but fun. Exhilarating.
Then it was an adventure. The map you made within yourself is a treasure that's only yours.
Wow! My very own treasure!
Alright, we're ready for this. Alright, let's get to B3. I'll take that. Alright, let's go back down. That means we were going the right way the first time. We are on B1. Let's go in here. What in the heck? There we go. Alright, let's see what's down here.
Don't push yourself too hard now, Laphicet. You hear me?
I hear you. I told everyone I could find the Therians, but I've only sent us to the wrong place. Eisen, is there any way to boost Amalok's powers?
I guess it's okay for me to tell you this. The majority of Malakim today have their consciousnesses sealed away to be used as mere tools for the exorcists. But originally, Malakim were beings who received prayers from people, and in return bestowed their blessings upon nature and mankind.
So you're saying that when humans pray to Amalok, the Malak receives great strength?
Yes, in general at least. Some Malakim, like me, buck the system and bring about misfortune rather than divine grace.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But who would ever pray to me?
Maybe you didn't lead us to any Therians, Fee, but it's not like we came back empty-handed. We found Orichalcum to use against Shigure, and we also learned we can hold our own against a dragon.
Velvet.
So where should we go next, Fee?
Northgand! There's a big Earth Pulse point north of Helavis!
Works for me. Eisen?
We can leave whenever you want. Doesn't matter to me.
And I'm all set. Let's make our way to the harbor.
When I
Seems
say
like-
prayers, I don't mean outright worshipping. All I'm talking about are earnest thoughts and feelings directed at you.
I see. So I'm already receiving prayers then.
Alright. Seems like Velvet's getting happier as we go through the game. Because that's actually the little area where you start out in. Head to Earth Pulse Point, North Gand. Alright, let's do it. There we go. Okay, this is the wrong area, but... I can get to the other area fairly easy. Alright, we made it.
Our next target is north of Helives, near the Faldes ruins. In light of everything we know, I'd say it's highly likely we'll find a Therian there.
Let's hope.
Then we should make our first stop, Port Helives.
With the mischief we got into last time, getting into the city might prove difficult.
Benwick, how are things in Helives right now?
That shipping guild that used to handle our mooring is pretty much toast. But for some reason, the Abbey isn't watching the port as much as they once were. Unfamiliar ships have been hauling in relief supplies, so if we pose as one of the transport ships, I think we can slip in. And if we divert some supplies to an unofficial channel, we might be able to secure a new mooring partner.
Smuggling in relief supplies for our own disaster. Cheeky bastards, aren't we?
It's what'll get us in.
That much is true. It's a plan.
Roger. I'll get right on it.
Alright, we're ready to go.
We've loaded everything bound for Helives. With that much trade, I doubt anyone will suspect.
Any idea who can give us cover?
Not anyone in particular, but recently the power and influence of the Helives Fishermen's Guild has caught my eye.
The Fishermen's Guild, huh? Let's bring them some extra relief supplies. Fuel, drink, and
12 year...
You heard that from...
We took a bottle in payments, but I say we turn a blind eye to it. We thought we were the best at this kind of thing, but having him around has been a real eye-opener.
Okay, but tell him if he takes a second, he'll pay for it. Eye for an eye.
Aye, aye.
Alright, let's do it. Time to go to North Gand.
The supplies are loaded.
That was fast.
If we weren't hard workers...
Eleanor! Oh, what's wrong, Kamoana?
She said she had a dream about her mom.
When Mommy saw me, she said I looked scary. That she didn't want a scary little girl like me. Your mother would never say that, sweetheart. But how can you be sure? Well, how do I put it? I know because I know. You're just lying to make me feel better.
Aw, Kamoana, don't cry.
Oh, this is the part I hate about little kids.
I'm not a little kid! I hate you, Velvet! I hate you!
That's right, let it all out.
Stop it! Stop it! Mommy! I saw my mommy! She didn't want me!
She managed to cry herself to sleep.
They're not rational creatures. Sometimes you just gotta let them cry it out.
You seem used to it.
I guess you could say that. Luffy usually kept himself together when he was younger. But when he was really little, he had times like this every now and then. And on that note, let's take off all we can.
My liege, Dial, I leave Kamoana in your care.
I'll do what I can, but kids as sweet and honest as her are harder to deal with than corrupt bureaucrats.
An outlaw prince and a talking lizard are no replacement for a mother.
Alright, we're ready to sail. This game gets more and more intense emotionally and physically.
I do hope Kamoana isn't crying anymore. Yeah. Shush.
How long is it going to be before you send in another exorcist to replace Lady Teresa?
With these demons clamoring at our gates, none of us feel safe anymore.
You have our deepest sympathies, but we were sent here on a different mission.
That's what the last exorcist who came here said before leaving for the north. What could be up there that's worth all that attention?
Surely we're not all being punished by the Abbey for what happened with Medusa, are we?
That is not the case. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business to attend to.
So the exorcists are just passing through town and heading straight north. Odd.
Alright. Let's check this next star out.
Ever since the Calamity showed up, everything's just gone to pot.
Calamity? What do you mean?
I mean the demon who barged in and made a mess of our fair city. She's a nasty creature of pure evil, with an arm that eats anything that gets in her way.
Haven't you heard of her? The Calamity's been rampaging across the whole kingdom. No scant few have seen her and survived.
Huh. You don't say.
After the Calamity raised our ships and our port, the shipping guild fell apart and our trade routes got poached by other ports. It's bad. The town relies on trade to make ends meet.
People are abandoning the city and our streets are no longer safe. Not to mention the demon blight spreading again. Just the other day, a little kid turned into a demon. Just like that. What a world! What a world!
What have the exorcists been doing during all of this?
Well, Lady Teresa was in charge of this region, but she came up short against the Calamity and got a fat demotion for her troubles. Several new exorcists have been reassigned here, but once they arrive, they all traipse right off to the ruins up north.
This has to be Medusa's fault. If she hadn't gone and done something so stupid...
Medusa?
That's enough. This isn't something for outsiders to know.
You're right. Sorry. I'm really worried about what's going to come of this town.
It sounds like Hellofeast isn't what it used to be.
We need to ask around and find out more about what's going on here.
Agreed. Especially regarding the Abbey and those ruins. I'm also curious about this Medusa woman.
The ruins part makes sense, since the Earth Pulse point might be there. But why do you care who Medusa is?
Just a hunch. Something tells me she's worth looking into.
You're not gonna look into this Calamity chick? She sounds like a real terror.
Yeah, I think I'll pass. I already know plenty about what makes her tick.
This sounds like the chick we beat last time in the beginning of the game. Nope.
The demon attacks have...
Are you a fish?
Ever since
Let's
making
see here.
this...
It's too bad.
Once the people know, help every...
Alright, let's move on. Nothing really here. We're going into the city. A lot of stars. Let's see what we got here.
Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'm busy. Try someone else.
Excuse me. My name is Eleanor, and I'm an exorcist on patrol with the Abbey.
I was wondering if I could solicit your honest opinion about how this town is being run.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an exorcist with you. Yes, please tell the Abbey we want Lady Teresa back. Her governance was strict, it's true, but at least we could live in safety. Now, all the exorcists run off to the Faldi's ruins and leave us here in the lurch. They value some dusty, faraway ruins over the lives of the good, hardworking citizens here. We've always been cooperative with the Abbey's demands. And now this is what we get in return.
I see. The Abbey appreciates your, candor. I'll pass your comments on to my superior.
Alright. Move on. We got 3 more stars.
Oh,
Are you a friend of her?
yeah. She used to live just down the road from me. Medusa raised her daughter Diana all on her own. And then they up and murdered the girl.
Murdered? By whom?
The exorcists. Once Diana caught the demon blight, the damned Abbey exterminated her like...
How cruel.
I felt just terrible. But Medusa, she hated the Abbey for what they'd done. So she barricaded herself inside the sanctuary. She just kept on screaming, all like, demons have feelings too.
What happened after that?
I wouldn't have been surprised to see her executed. But luckily, she was spared. An exorcist stopped the guard who was about to cut her down. Said, don't kill her. She's receptive.
Receptive?
I think that's their way of referring to her deep faith. Before all this, she was a real devout lady.
That was certainly kind of them.
Medusa really cherished her daughter. Can't much blame her. But the Abbey, they don't care so much about feelings. Reason is all that.
Alright, interesting. Let's move on.
If you go north from Helives, you'll come upon the Faldi's ruins. Mainly, it's used as a checkpoint for hauling ore that's extracted out of Mount Killarau. But between you and me, I hear the Abbey also uses it as a prison camp.
A prison camp? Are they capturing demons?
Heavens no! The demons they kill on sight. No, these prisoners are human criminals. Not long ago, this woman killed someone and locked herself up in the sanctuary. I hear she got hauled off to the camp.
Why do you think the Abbey would use the ruins for a prison camp?
Who knows? Maybe they need a place to deal out their harshest punishments. The Abbey's not known to be forgiving, after all. But these are just nasty rumors I heard. Of course, I don't believe a word of...
Alright, let's move on. Let's see what this person has to offer.
I can't believe the demon blight has spread into the...
Scary times.
Well, the one who caught it was a little girl, so they were able to deal with her before anything bad happened. But the problem was that the demon girl's mother tried to hide her.
That's only human nature.
These are dangerous times. We dare not let our emotions control us. One person's selfishness could endanger the entire community.
Right.
Thankfully, an upstanding citizen noticed something suspicious and reported the child to the Abbey, but the mother went mad and killed him in retribution. And what makes it all the more lurid is, I heard the man she killed was a fellow she was actually thinking about marrying. The daughter had been dead set against her mother remarrying. You can taste the irony.
That's horrible.
She had it coming. If there's anything worse than demons, it's people who can't control them.
So, Diana was a girl-turned-demon who was killed by an exorcist. And her mother Medusa hated the Abbey for it. And the Abbey is using the Faldi's ruins up north as a prison camp.
It's a lot like what happened to Kamawana.
It's natural for a mother to love her own child. To make that a crime. What I'm curious about is the use of the word receptive to describe Medusa.
So long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. If our interpretation of that ancient book is right, it likely means she's receptive to Inominat's power.
Meaning they brought Medusa to those ruins where there's an Earth Pulse point, and then they made her into a Therian.
That would certainly put all the pieces together. Plus, if this Therian the Abbey created already hates them, that's all the better for us.
Yeah, I imagine she'd be willing to work with us, although it sounds almost too easy. Did I jinx it? I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Probably, but we won't find out until we try.
True. Let's head for the ruin.
And don't worry, you totally jinxed it.
Alright, let's go to the ruins.
The Faldi's ruins are north of Helavis. The Earth Pulse point is to the north, too. Probably in the very same place.
Alright, let's see if I can get this board real quick. Now, we can surf. Oh. Wait, what? Wait. Woo. I don't even have to fight anyone. Alright, we made it to the ruins. Let's see what's in here.
Look, no guards. I think it's a good thing or a bad thing.
I'd say good. We can march straight in.
Bad thing. Let's go. Alright, I'm not here to fight anyone, so we're just gonna rush in.
There sure are a lot of Malakim posted here.
They're probably here to protect the Therian, right?
One would assume.
The exorcist controlling them can't be far then. Be careful.
Alright, let's do it. Close call right there. Those are big boys. So there must be a switch for this. There it is. Alright, let's go on in. What? Okay. There's a lot of creatures in this area. Alright, let's take the lavender. And there's a chest. Sweet. Saturn. Alright, now let's go to the other side.
This Nordal. It looks a lot like Grimoire and Bienfu, but there's something different about it that I can't quite put my finger on.
I agree. Those two are positively gloomy, but this doll seems calming, yet glamorous too.
Like I said, a quiet radiance. You think so? I think it's more lethargic or absent-minded. Like I can't tell what's going on in it. Either way, I'm 1,000 times cuter than that thing.
What's cute about you? People who keep their faces covered are creepy.
I don't know. There's definitely something off. It's charming, but a little ominous. You think so? Actually, I think it's cute. It reminds me of a little baby. You think this looks like a baby?
I remember when my sister was about as small as that doll. She had the tiniest little hands. And she'd try to grip my pinky as best she could.
Really?
I'd take my pinky with her fingers wrapped around it and poke her cheek, and she'd just be all smart. I swore to myself I'd always do whatever I could to protect. Once she got a little older and started fixing meals, lots of weird things began to happen around. Wherever we went, she was in danger. Demons attacked us. A dragon tried to kill. That's when I first realized what it was, that the cause of all my sister's pain was my blessing. My Reaper's curse.
So, you left her behind and went on your search for a way to break the curse.
Right. And that's when I met Eifried. It was from him that I first heard about the Nordals. He thought the stories about them were all just baseless rumors.
I guess we'll never know for sure unless we gather them all. But
What is it?
I think something good will happen once they're all together.
Why do you say that?
Well, because we found this doll, you shared some of your past with us. That makes me kinda happy. So I think we should get the other 3, so more happy stuff happens.
Hard to argue with you there.
Alright, let's go find some dolls, I guess. They're just waiting to attack me. Alright, let's move on. Let's see what's over here. I guess we ain't going that way yet. But we can go this way. One fire and 2 fire. Let's check it out. Oh cool, I found a little board thing. Oh crap.
Are you ready for this?
There we go.
You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order!
Forget the pain!
Alright, that's pretty easy. We got some level ups. And some chests. Alright. What is this? Door is being sealed shut. Alright, let's move on. There is more stuff over here. One down, one to go. Alright, one door opened. Let's go check it out. Oh, it's this one. Now that one's open. And now we can get out of here.
How's Medusa been acting?
She's calm. It looks like letting her in on the truth worked as well as we thought it might.
Good. Maybe she'll be easier to control now.
Halt! Who are you?
Alright, time to fight some exorcists. This shouldn't be too hard. There we go.
No, I can't die here.
Let's move on. Alright, that's better. Ow, oh god. Run. These guys are tough. Alright. These guys got some power.
How very unlike me.
Alright, this is gonna be near impossible. it, goal.
How very unlike me.
That is. Alright, we gotta beat that big guy somehow. We were so close. Just maybe we can win. I think we lost again.
Fire and wind come.
We almost had it. Okay, now I know we can do this.
I can't die here.
Alright, I don't know how we're gonna win this one, but we shall figure it out.
die here.
Keep it up! Leave this to me! Yeah! That's about it! Here it comes! Here it comes! That's coming! Over! Blade, here it comes! That's coming! Here it comes!
Or no! Alright, let's get rid of their little guys. That's what's killing us.
Dark and light!
Wounds I will shoot! No, I can't die here.
What do we have?
No, I can't die here.
I guess we're not allowed to escape. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop playing here since I keep dying.
Fire and wind. Come, you Sigma! Whoa there! Bump it and burn! Yeah! Light healer! Light healer! Bump it and burn! Bump it and burn!
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me die.
Fire and wind come! You Sigma! Fire and wind!
Wait, what? Holy! She just destroyed them all.
Now, rise! Arise! Ascending! Angels! Did you see my complete and utter victory? Did you?
I don't know what just happened, but...
So, Medusa really is here.
But what's this about the truth and controlling her?
Wow. I didn't expect that to happen. Now I gotta find the fire things for this door. There's one. And I'm guessing the other side has another one. Yup. Alright, we gotta find a save point. Let's go down here. Oh sweet, there's a save point right here. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I will see you in the next video. I'm gonna save it.